What's up?
What's up?
How's it going?
Welcome to Monday.
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 A very surprising Monday, actually.
Really?
For me, at least. I got my third Grail sale.
Wow.
And it's because it was a pair of Vans. Yeah, I think. And the weird thing about Grail is when somebody sends you an offer, it's with including the shipping. So I honestly don't even know how much I actually sold the shoes for. But I just know that Grail does not have a 3-pound rate label, so it only goes up to 2 pounds, and that's $12. But once you pass that 2.1 pound rate, the shipping rate is $20. They pay that $20, and it's being shipped here to California.
Wow, that's a rip.
So yeah, so I just know that my payout was $27.38, and they paid $55 total.
Wow, that's not too bad.
There. Yeah, but their fees are 9%, and then the 2.5% for PayPal, and $2.35 transaction fee. So still good.
Do they have a category for dolls?
No, so they only have women's fashion and men's fashion. They barely just got into the women's fashion right now. And I only know about all this stuff about Grail is because Liz Perfectly has been pushing Grailed out so much. I have no idea why. I never asked.
I think they must be in bed because Vendu is too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have a feeling that the CEOs got together or something.
That's
and
smart.
And something because I know Liz Perfectly is giving out some kind of high-end fashion bag and a Chromebook to whoever lists the most women's wear in Grailed.
Yeah, I got that email too.
Yeah, and like I said, they're just pushing out Grailed so much. So I don't know, maybe big things are happening with Grailed that we don't even know about. So that's why I started posting there.
Vendu's not offering anything like that, but they sent out an email.
An email.
They sent it to my door. It's weird. But they sent out an email and they were like, hey, we now support Grailed on this and this and this. And like every time I open my mobile app at the bottom, it says, why aren't you selling on Grailed? And I'm like, because I don't have anything to sell on Grailed.
Well, so, you could put the shoes, but I mean, I've had luck. So, I mean, I've only sold 3 and I have like 150 listings on there so far.
Yeah, we don't have that much shoes. Most of our stuff is sold already.
The only thing is, like, say you post a pair of Nike or a pair of Jordans or something that has a style code, you have to put it for them to online authenticate them in order to even be listed.
No.
But
that's good. Oh, somebody sold something.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It must have been Jimmy.
I look down. Well, it was me. Wow,
nice.
They're probably not going to pay, but it's okay. It was an offer I sent out earlier today.
Today was not good.
No.
All my packages are behind me, and there, I'll show them to you. Want to see them?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh wow, that's it.
Well, there's more. There's these. So, but yeah, I can't show. There's some postcards on the other side, but if I flip it over, then you'll be able to see everybody's address. But yeah, that's it.
Wow, I sold 2 things. It was something that somebody had messaged me since, and you guys let me know how this actually works because I put it. Bless you. I put a part of the video that I'm gonna be coming out with, but it makes no sense to me because this guy messaged me since Friday saying that he wants to buy a backpack from me, and it's a vintage backpack, so I guess they don't make them no more as an LL Bean. Mm-hmm. And he asks like, "Oh, can you hold it for me until Sunday?" It's like no. So then he goes on, it's like, "Okay, no problems." Like, I only have this much. I think my price was like $55 plus shipping. As I only have $60, is that enough? I'm like, no. He's like, okay. So I'm like, okay. And then he tells me, it's like, okay, let me. Hopefully, I'm gonna be holding my breath, and you have it for Sunday, because I'm gonna be using this backpack as a parts backpack, a spare backpack, meaning that he specifically asked for the straps. And I'm like, how exactly are you gonna use this as a parts backpack for the one that you already have? Like, are you gonna cut the straps and then sew it onto the new one?
Yeah. Probably assuming he'll probably patch it together.
I was, but I just found that weird because I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of it before, but that would be the only thing I would assume he could do with it. I've never.
Yeah, I don't.
It's funny that he doesn't have enough money, and yet he's buying a spare backpack.
And that's what I was like. Oh, this guy's not gonna buy it. Sunday, well, technically it was Sunday night, like around 11 or so, full price sale. I'm like, awesome. He actually paid.
Nice. We well, that's one thing we do have going for us right now is we have nothing on layaway. Well, we didn't. We might have one, but we had a bunch, and then everybody paid. So, but we went from an insane weekend. Sunday, I've shipped out 56 things or something like that on Sunday.
Wow.
That's Saturday and Sunday all combined. And then today was just a big nothing burger. It's like, oh, okay. Well, so.
Whoa, that's impressive.
For me, Friday, no sales at all. Saturday, I started getting sales all of a sudden when I was at the flea market. So I was doing my thing at the flea market too, getting sale after sales. Like, oh, I have to keep taking these out to platforms. And then I kept finding some good stuff as well. But Poshmark is where I was getting all my sales, and they were all full price sales.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's going on? eBay has it a lot cheaper, like, well, except for the shipping, but it's cheaper. It's like, why is Poshmark getting all the sales? Now, all of a sudden, Sunday morning is when the eBay sales started coming in. So I don't know what's going on, but I just know that the next 2 weeks are probably going to be the last 2 weeks for this quarter four, and it has not been a good quarter four, at least in my opinion.
Ours has been great. Honestly, well, it was better than last year for sure. It hasn't been bad for us at all, and I think it's the Cabbage Patch is doing it because a lot of people are buying them. But yeah, I know. I mean, we've been all right. But Macari, they have that like 5 days of gifts or whatever that they're doing, where they're giving away coupons. Yeah, and that boosted Macari quite a bit for us. Because Macari was kind of, hit or miss, maybe a Cabbage Patch sale from Sarah's Instagram here and there, and that was about it. But over the weekend, we sold 5 things on Macari, which is the most we've sold on Macari in months. So, in one day at least. And so, whatever they're doing is working. But yeah, same thing. Poshmark all of a sudden blew up for us Saturday. And then eBay went crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I thought it was that Q4 was basically done already. I thought people were just such in a bad state that it was gone.
No, I think people are going to be going right up until the final mail days this year because I feel like people are pushing. I haven't bought one gift yet.
Either. I haven't either.
I'm going to do all my shopping when I'm in Atlantic City. That's my plan. You're all getting gift cards to some casino. Yeah.
We'll go in a minute.
There goes Jimmy's gift.
Right.
Sorry, Ed. But yeah, it's. I think it's better than last year. I don't think it's as good as it could be or as good as it might be in the future. Yeah. But at the moment, yeah, it's been pretty good. I mean, we've had the last 2 weeks have been 2 of our better weeks this year. So. It's definitely something, and I don't know if it's just what we're selling is working, or maybe the daily cabbage is really feeding our store quite a lot more than I think it is.
It probably is.
So let me say hello because these people have been over here. Hi, Ping.
Hi, Ping.
And Doza and Red are in the house.
Hey, Red.
Yeah, so but you would think that, but so then when we started the Instagram store, you would think that it would have a few sales here and there, but we haven't had one. Really? Like I really want to see how it works, and I really want to know how it works, but like we haven't had a single sale on it yet, and I'm like, okay, I guess, and I thought it would be. Because Sarah had a few people that that contacted her and were like, "Hey, I won't buy off of these platforms. Let me know when you get an Instagram store or whatever," and nothing. And then I spent almost 5 hours on Sunday afternoon trying to put this thing because it's terrible. Like it's so cumbersome. It's a Shopify. There's too many options in Shopify's dashboard, and there's too much you can do, and like you can customize. And like I get it, it's an online store, and it makes sense. But it just all I wanted to do was list everything from Vendu, because Vendu syncs with it, and then have it all push into Instagram instantaneously. And it doesn't. Of course, it doesn't work that way. Like that would be too easy. So what you got to do is you got to list everything onto Shopify, and it goes live on your Shopify store. And then you got to go into Shopify's dashboard, and then go into Meta's little like app or whatever inside Shopify, and then click on all the ones you want to push. And then you have to change the category to one of their categories so it syncs correctly, and then you hit sync, and then it all pushes into Instagram. And I'm like, why can't this just be easy? Why can't Instagram just pull it and like, how hard is this?
Man, it kind of sounds like it would have been better just doing a PayPal and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with that is there's no, there's no real protection there. With Instagram, you do get some protection, and with Shopify, you get some protection, for scammers and stuff like that. Whereas if we just did PayPal stuff, we'd have to rely on PayPal, and I've heard that they're not real great. So I'm like, So, yes, she is running low on Cabbage Patch. That's for sure.
I sent you 3. Okay, just wait a couple days; they'll be there.
It'll be here
maybe tomorrow.
I was going to
say tomorrow.
When you send us stuff, sometimes it comes tomorrow. I mean, how hard would it be? You're just driving it across the state.
It depends if it can get out of Cincinnati, though.
That's true.
They're just getting too expensive here, so that's why I haven't even been looking at them anymore. Unless I see one in the pile of just toys, then I'll probably look at it. And they usually want $1 for those. But if I look at one of the nice vendors, $20 now.
Yeah, it's funny. We were thinking about doing like we've always thought about doing like a cross country or like a drive, around and do like a thrifting, kind of like what Carrie and Dawn did, where they drove from coast to coast, well, not coast to coast, from Vegas to the East Coast. I think it'd be fun to do that and like be on the search for Cabbage Patches and see how many Cabbage Patches we come back with if we just drove like everywhere to like different thrift stores. I think it'd be kind of cool, but Lord knows that's not going to happen anytime soon.
You could, but my goodness, that's going to take a long time.
Yeah.
And how many days would you have to miss too?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think 2 weeks would be the max we could have it on store, so we'd have to plan some sort of road trip that would get us back here within 15 days, because that's the max eBay lets you put your store on vacation mode. I mean, you can pause it, but then you won't get any sales. So
it is the time away mode. I don't even bother with vacation. I do time away mode, and I was still getting sales.
I thought whenever you did, time. One of them pauses everything, and then the other one actually allows you to still get sales.
I think vacation mode is the one that maybe stops. I think so time away does both actually. So you decide if you still want to get sales or if you want sales to completely stop. So you choose if you want that. But when I know the one that allows you to still get sales only gives you 15 days to do that, and then you got to get back to ship everything out. So it won't let you pause it indefinitely, because you have a bunch of people waiting 2 months true.
to get their
that makes
Where's my
sense,
Cabbage
actually.
Patch? When we get back. So it's a month-long cruise. We'll see you in a month.
or just pack them all in like 2 big totes and just get the one where you can print it off your phone, slap a label.
Bring a bunch of boxes with us. Like, this is our luggage, and those are all the Cabbage Patches.
Those are our kids, okay?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Where's the baggage? Where's the guy with the cart? We're gonna need him. It does sound like fun. One of these days we'll get to do it. I ran across a YouTube video today where a lady purchased a recalled Cabbage Patch that sucked in little girl's hair. I wonder where she thinks it's going to sell. I wonder where she thinks she is going to sell that CPK. That is the eating Cabbage Patch, and Sarah's been looking for one of those, and they do sell because they're rare. They were recalled, and they actually sell very well.
I thought you could sell recalled things on eBay.
Well, I don't know. That one, if Sarah's, I don't know if Sarah read it yet because she was letting the dog out, but I'm fairly certain that one still, yeah, you can sell those snack time kids is what they're called.
Yeah, it eats hair. Perfect.
It eats hair, your finger, whatever it wants. And it goes in the little backpack that's on its back.
I'd be scared, be like, oh, you're so, oh no, it's attacking.
The next profile picture of Jimmy will be like this.
Yeah. Help.
That would be a good picture.
You imagine that? Like title, Cabbage Patch ate my beard.
This is Cabbage Patch stuck to Jimmy's face. That would be awesome.
I named it Chucky.
That's right. This is little Jimmy. It's like that Peter, like that Family Guy where Peter had a little Peter on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Like that. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. The whole Shopify thing and the Instagram store, I don't know if it's a thing that we should, like, we're going to give it a month or two, and if it works and we sell a few here and there, then we'll stick with it. The fees are lower. I mean, as of right now, Shopify takes 5% plus a $30 or 30-cent credit card transaction fee. And then it says Instagram has the same fees. But what I don't know is if that's an addition to Shopify or if it's the same, it's just translating, it's just saying this is what Shopify takes. So I don't know if it's only, or it's 10% plus a 30-cent transaction fee. I don't know.
I mean, I think it might be the double because they're both different platforms. They're just connected to each other. That's about it. But at the same time, I could be wrong.
Yeah, but if it sells in Instagram...
See, so Instagram might get their cut, and then Shopify gets their cut. Maybe that's why the fees are lower.
Sell in Shopify's site; it's sold in Instagram's site.
But
I don't know.
Do you fulfill the? Oh, but yeah, you don't know yet, do you? Because you don't know.
No idea. Somebody needs to buy something.
You don't know if you fulfill the order on Instagram's side or the Shopify side, do you?
I don't know. I don't know. I would assume Shopify because I can't imagine there's a way to do it on Instagram. How do we even know if we sold something on there? I imagine it will come up. Because there's an app and there's orders and so I would imagine it says on there. I mean, it does have like traffic on Shopify, but
how does the shipping work on it? Is it you just add your own via pirate ship or anything?
Oh, no. It goes through Shopify. And that was another really cumbersome thing about Shopify is when we set it up, I set it all up and I'm like, okay, thinking that Shopify is logical and will just put, their standard whatever rates they're trying to push. Nope. So I set it up and then I went on to our Shopify store and I, went through the process of kind of pretending to buy a Cabbage Patch. And then it comes up and it's like, these are your shipping options. And the first option was economy, $4.90. And I'm like, that's not a 2-pound rate. I'm like, where are they getting that rate, and why can't I find that normally? And then I looked it up, and that's just their pull a number out of the sky rates that they default to on the platform. So it's like, yeah, $4.90 sounds good across the country. And I'm like, no, because if someone from California buys it, I'm going to be eating $10. So you have to go in and delete all their profiles that they put in. And then you put in your own. So then I put in calculated USPS, calculated UPS, like 2-day, calculated UPS overnight. And then I tried to buy one again and it changed. And then it was about, the cost is like maybe $1 higher than what we get discounted through eBay. So it's not much not terrible, but I will tell you, Ed, it's $58 to overnight a Cabbage Patch from here to there. So
wow,
I just put in my dad's old California address, and I was like, wow, $58 to overnight a Cabbage Patch. That's a lot.
Man, it sounds like it's more of a hassle than benefiting you guys at all.
Well, now that it's set up, it's easy because now all we got to do is once she cross lists them, you just have to go into the Shopify app and then select to sync to Instagram, and it'll all go. The cool thing is though, So like if she posts a doll on her Instagram, you know how you can, like, I could tag you, I could tag Jimmy
Oh,
in
that's
a
yeah,
photo, and
yeah,
I could tag you in a photo. You can tag the doll's listing.
yeah. Hmm.
So like if you touch on the doll, it'll take you right to her Instagram store with the listing.
That's true.
Which
Yeah,
is kind of cool.
I think that's probably the major function of it. Cause say a post goes, I don't know, viral, like just somehow it does. I think that's the point. So just tap on that photo, the shop comes up, and then they can buy that one, or then it shows in the, because I tapped on her on your Instagram shop, and then it shows the rest on the bottom as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think that's the cool feature about it. But
and it's all self-contained. So like if you hit buy it now, it'll just take you to another screen, name, address, phone number, payment, and done.
Mm-hmm.
So it's quick and it's easy. It's just, I don't know if people maybe aren't really using it yet, so it's not really a viable like it's not as viable as it could be.
I mean, I have a feeling that it might be like Facebook Marketplace, that it's just too cluttered with spammers, and no,
It can't be. It can't be, because in order to get that done, we had to send proof that she is the person she is. So she had to send a picture of her driver's license in, and then they had to approve it.
Wow.
So yeah, the first one they were like marriage certificate or driver's license, and I'm like, so we sent our marriage certificate, and they were like, yeah, that's not going to work. Send the driver's license. So we sent the driver's license, and they were like, yeah, approved. And we're like,
I mean, they got to do that for Facebook Marketplace too. As soon as you cross that threshold, or at least now, I think they're doing it at the beginning.
This was just to get the store to go live. The store was completely hidden until they approved it, and then once you get the email that says it's been approved, then you can hit publish store, and then it will all kind of go on there. So yeah, it's a big pain in the butt. So what's up, Shorty? And not so Shorty right behind her.
Ooh.
So and then everybody's saying hello to everybody. So yeah, I mean it was cumbersome, but now that it's done, like, I want it to work because I put all that work into it, and I would like it to work, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not. I mean, it's only $5 a month for the basic store on Shopify, which doesn't give you a URL. It just is a generic store name, which we don't really care, because all we wanted it for was the Instagram store.
Right.
So yeah, I really don't know. I have no idea if it's going to be worth it or not. But $5 a month, if we sell 2 Cabbage Patches on there, it would be worth it.
Plus, you said that, Sarah just said that you're running low on cabbies. Maybe all the popular ones already got taken up. So once you put up,
no, because like all our Cabbage Patches that went up today, 2 of them sold on eBay already. One just sold just now.
Was it an Indy car? Holy crap!
Yeah, is there an F1 race outside your house?
No, but if you hear a crash, don't be surprised.
Man, if that had been me, I'd been like my old man next door. Stay off my lawn.
Nah, I'm used to it.
We found some vintage McDonald's Shrek glasses. Had on a week. eBay removed. Said they violated some hazard. Had to research and finally found out that someone claimed they had uranium or something crazy. No kidding.
Yeah, they had lead in the paint.
They were recalled. I've heard of them being sold on Macari. There you go.
I ate a bunch of lead when I was a kid, and I'm still fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah.
I still have some too. They're good.
You love those? You have the Shrek glasses?
No, you remember the Mexican chili watermelon candies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those. I went down at least. They used to. I don't know if they do now.
Made in Mexico. How do you get lead into candy by accident? What's up, Partner Mania?
I doubt it was by accident. Maybe that lead gave it that nice taste to it.
It's okay.
Ed was like, these don't taste the same since they took the lead out.
They don't. They're not as good anymore.
It's like in Good Morning Vietnam, whenever he first tried a Vietnamese beer, the guy was like, "Oh, formaldehyde. We had just a touch of formaldehyde for flavor." And that's all I hear about when I hear they put lead in it for flavor. But yeah, so yeah, Robin Williams, that was one of his best movies, I thought. It sounded like a Yucasa bikes are coming back. So.
They're louder, but I'm so used to it already that I sleep through it.
Yeah, no, we live near an airport, so we hear planes every now and again. If the military planes take off from our airport, they go up over our house, and those are relatively loud. But other than that,
yeah,
it's pretty quiet around here. So, hey, look at that! Way to go! Happy for you. It's amazing that the post office actually can find things they lose. That's pretty awesome, though. And he blocked them. Yeah. You must have complained to the right person. I actually had that happen once. When you opened a claim, all of a sudden they magically found it. And you're like...
I've only had one lost package, and thankfully it was for a $10 hat. And I don't know why. It just got lost. No idea why. But as soon as I refunded the buyer, the next day, delivered.
Yeah,
but when I do that update tracking, the email thing, usually in a day or two, it starts up again. Yeah. But thankfully, this quarter either, or just this whole year in general, other than that one hat, I haven't had anything lost. Nothing, thankfully.
Yeah, same. We had one lady that messaged us, and she was like, "Oh, it says it was delivered, but it wasn't." And we're like, "Okay, maybe you should ask your postal carrier where it is." And they were like, "Well, I want a refund." I'm like, "No." Like, it says delivered. What do you want me to tell you? Well, it hasn't been delivered. How do I know?
Right.
And I called and I told her, I'm like, I've already contacted eBay about it. I'm like, they're not going to side with you. I'm like, it says delivered on their end, on the post office's end. So that means either it was stolen or your postal carrier didn't deliver it. I'm like, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm like, but I don't know you, and I don't know if you're making that up or not. So I'm not going to give you a refund. No. And then the next day she's like, "Oh, it came." And I'm like, surprise.
Yeah, it came. It was the box I carried and put on my kitchen table.
Yeah. I win. She could suck it. There you go. I like it. Planes are nothing. I lived outside of Dulles Airport growing up, and I could tell the time by the planes going over. There you go.
Yeah. Here's the 610.
Yeah, that's right. Going to O'Hare. Southwest Flight 687, Las Vegas. Must be 3:30.
Nice.
Weird. Yellow plane never goes over. What's going on there?
They do here. I'm telling you. If you want to successfully get on a Spirit Airlines, you have to fly out of Pittsburgh. Because apparently they all leave here.
I know this is off topic, but it was funny. Thursday. So Thursday, I got volunteered to go to Columbus to the Ohio State Hospital to measure some rooms or whatever. And we had to go by the airport, and I look up. I was like, "Are you kidding me, man?" See a Spirit plane just taking right off. I was like, "We got to go."
Yeah, everywhere but the airport you went to.
Indianapolis. They don't get off the ground.
Aren't they renaming Spirit?
Yeah, JetBlue.
I don't know if they're getting if that merger is going to get approved, because it's JetBlue, right?
Yep.
And technically, well, so Spirit and Frontier already merged, so they're buying Frontier and hold on one second, they're buying Frontier and Spirit. There you go. It's right here. You can come in. The camera's off.
I don't want to be seen.
She doesn't want to be seen. She's in her pajamas.
You guys get to see her Thursday.
Yeah. And then JetBlue bought Spirit, so they're buying all of those airlines, and I think there's a problem where it might be a monopoly.
Oh.
So the feds might have something to say about that. I don't see how it could be, because they're still American, Continental, Delta. So, Alaska. Are you coming back?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. It's safe.
It's safe. No more PJs.
Yeah, she doesn't want anybody to see her in her pajamas, even though they're brand new.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with their hair.
No. Yeah. So, I don't know. That would be good, because JetBlue's awesome.
Yeah.
With their blue potato chips.
I haven't flown in a while, so I have no idea.
I haven't flown JetBlue in a long time, mainly because they don't really go anywhere. But yeah, the first time I ever flew with them, they gave me the bag of potato chips, and I was like, and I opened the bag and they're blue, and I'm like, I mean, that's clever, but why? So yeah.
And they have the toilet right there, so you're good to go.
No, No, you don't. Nobody ever. You don't number 2 on toilets or on planes, man.
I did. I didn't
mean.
care.
Oh no, that's so mean. So mean. So mean.
Oh, is Jimmy okay?
I think he's frozen. No. He looks evil. I'm in Marshall's just walking around. Some woman is half naked trying on clothes in the aisle. What in the world?
Well, it's because some of the dressing rooms are still technically closed, which it's
not in West Virginia.
Oh,
he gone.
Oh.
Yeah, not in West Virginia. I doubt.
Well, right here, they are open in certain places, but some places they're still saying that no, you can't. Like, why?
Yeah, because LA County has some weird COVID thresholds, and once they hit them, they start closing things down again.
Ugh.
So, yeah.
Hopefully not soon.
I heard there's the mask mandate's coming back for LA County.
It's not. Trust me, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. His lights went off.
Oh, are you guys having a storm?
I'm not that close to him. I'm as close to him as you are to Fresno.
Oh gosh. Nope, not even 8 hours.
Well, no, he's 6 hours. So maybe I got that wrong. I thought Fresno was like Yellowstone area.
No, I'm sorry. No, Fresno from here is around around 5-6 hours actually.
Yeah.
I mixed it up with Sacramento.
No, Sacramento is going to be closer to 9. Because I could make LA if I didn't get any traffic and the Grapevine was clear, I could make LA in 8.5 hours.
Really?
Which happened once. Out of the 50, 60 times I've been there once. And I got to the Grapevine at midnight. I got into LA about 1 a.m. So that's why there was no traffic.
That sounds about right, actually.
Yeah. But that was the fastest because I didn't hit anything on 5 really coming down through the Central Valley. And normally there's 1 or 2 accidents on 5. And then a period of time where 5 condenses down to 4 lanes on either side, which for the rest of the world is a normal highway. For California, it's a small highway. But
at that point, people just forget how to drive also.
Well, and you just do 95 miles an hour and just go as fast as you can. And then,
Yeah. That's why we're able to drive wherever we're at.
That's right.
Except when I drove in New York. That was weird.
Yes.
Welcome back, Jimmy. It was weird. It was weird when I saw only 3 lanes, and then when I called it a freeway, it's like, what is a parkway? I had no idea what that was.
Parkway. Yeah, we have parkways here.
Oh,
do you have parkways in Ohio?
I'm not for sure.
Nah, because we have the Parkway North and the Parkway South. So, and everybody is always like, why do you park in a driveway and drive in a parkway? I'm like, what? So,
what is it?
A parkway is it's a highway.
It's just another way of saying freeway.
Yeah, it's a highway or freeway, whichever one you want to call it.
No, I don't think so.
It's kind of like here in California, we call them freeways. Over there in New York, they call them parkways.
Or highways. You'll hear highway. If you say freeway, everyone's like...
Yeah. They don't know you're not from there.
Yeah.
And then they have villages or towns or something instead of cities or small townships. Towns. Yeah.
Yeah, we have townships.
Townships they're I would say it'd be the equivalent of a village. It's not really a village. I don't know. What would you call a town? Township's just like an area. It's like a section of a county. Yeah. That may or may not have a town in it. It might just be a bunch of houses together.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah. I remember, because when I lived on the West Coast, I had to start saying freeway again, because when I said highway, I was like, oh, what part of the East Coast you from? And you're like, oh. So, the dressing rooms are open. She's just changing in the middle of the aisle. That's nice.
Oh, yeah, some people do that too. They don't even care. It's like, why am I going to go to the dressing room? I'm going to just put it on right here.
No.
Good night. What did I miss?
That's right. You were frozen. Mountain States at Marshall's, just walking around. Some woman is half naked trying on clothes in the aisle.
Oh, okay. That makes sense now. I was like, what the hell happened? No, I think somebody hit a pole 127 because everything just went. It It was like,
Oh.
So I had to wait for everything to boot back up. I was like, are you
Yeah.
kidding me right now?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's supposed to be pretty clear around here for that, but I know that it's gonna get miserable soon around here because they said the weather service had a thing on Facebook this morning and they were like, if you like dry weather, enjoy it while it lasts because the next 7 days are not gonna be dry. And we're like, oh, good.
It's just the rain, isn't it?
Just rain, yeah, no snow. They're still saying the likelihood of us getting a white Christmas is high this year. And I don't know why, because we haven't really got that much snow this year. What's up, Junk Monkey? Thanks for coming in. I think they use the word parkway too loosely out here. Yeah, I still don't get it, but whatever. It's like that, and in DC and like a lot of other areas, they have the Beltway, which goes around town. We don't have a Beltway. We have a parkway that goes through town, which is great. But yeah, if you were to see the highways out here, you'd be like, what is this? It's like a back road.
Yeah, these are cute little roads.
Yeah.
I mean, I already been through one of those kinds of roads in the middle of nowhere. Very weird looking. And I got stuck in the Death Valley, so there's that.
Death Valley, yeah. That what was that, 13 that leads into Vegas? That's kind of the size of the highways out here.
Yeah,
2 lanes on either side.
It was scary, though, because I almost ran out of fuel in the middle of nowhere.
You don't want to do that.
I was on my motorcycle, though, so little 2.5 gallon tank. It barely made it to the closest gas station. And I was thankful that I downloaded offline Google because I had no idea where I was going. So I was scared.
Baker is the only little town in the middle of Death Valley with the world's largest thermometer, which was a disappointment. Yeah. When I say the words world's largest thermometer, what do you think?
Skyscraper huge.
I think like mercury ball, big glass thermometer, that kind of thing.
Right.
No. It's a pole with a bunch of digital numbers on it. I'm like, this is lame. But the highest recorded temperature was recorded on it. So, in the United States in Death Valley, which is no joke.
It was bad.
Yep. You missed it. I said that earlier. Why do we drive on a parkway and park on a driveway? I don't know. It's California. It's literally like 4 or 5 fast food restaurants, a bunch of trailers, and the world's largest thermometer. That's it.
That's about it.
There's nothing else out there.
Nope.
Sounds exciting.
It's not.
I know. I'm like,
if you'll be driving down the highway and you're like, oh hey, there's Baker. Well, that was fun.
blink you through it.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah. The next town you come up on is Barstow. Is it Barstow before? No, Barstow's before Baker. You hit Baker and then you're desert for quite a while.
A lot of miles.
Yeah. And then you hit the plain graveyard that's out there. And then eventually you get to Primm. And Primm is the Nevada border. And there's like a couple really, really crappy casinos on the border. And California Lottery in a parking lot. And then Nevada Lottery in the other side of the parking lot.
And you better make sure you don't run out of fuel because
you don't run out of gas in the middle of the desert, especially if it's August.
Oh, that's when I went. When I went through it, I think it was like 125.
It's a drive.
Now, yeah, it was bad. And I think I was in my riding gear, so I had and it was even worse with all that on. So I think it was probably like 130 something inside with me.
Was it leather? Do you have leather or is it?
No, it was textile, thankfully.
Well, it's a little cool.
But still, it was bad.
Yeah, you're still cooking. You probably lost 20 pounds. What's up, JD?
Hi, JD.
There are alleyways here. What are alleyways? I mean, we have alleys. Like,
yeah.
Was that different from our alleyways? Why are the Braille instructions on drive-through ATMs?
That's true.
That is a good question. I don't know. That is a very good question.
Right.
Eddie World? What's up, Lady Luck?
Hi.
Yeah, that's a good question, Jump Monkey. I don't know.
I think they have to just legally, actually.
I mean, I guess technically, well, no, that would be a little difficult if you're blind. I was going to say you could walk up to it, but that'd be a little dangerous.
6 more inches, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Turn left. Yeah, they have. I don't think blind people can drive. So yeah, it's a good question. You got any
Not
more?
yet, I guess.
That's deep, Junk Monkey. Do you have any more?
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. The drive-through. If you have a truck or an SUV or something, the drive-through ATM, at least at our bank, is useless.
Same.
You're like trying to use it, and just can't because the truck's too tall. So most of the time I gotta just open the door, or I gotta park in front of it and then get out and stand in front of it. So, I think those Braille ATMs are also used as walk-up locations. Yeah, well, the walk-up locations, but there's ones that are dedicated just for drive-throughs, so they probably could forego the Braille.
Yeah.
Well, alleys, I should say. I think they might be the same here. Road to get to your house and park in your driveway. Yeah, we have those. We have alleyways. I mean, we don't call them. We call them alleys.
I have a cornfield.
I just know that if I go through an alleyway, I'm either gonna get jumped, stabbed, or I better run away. Especially at nighttime.
Same thing in the cornfield.
It's cold.
And then let's see. Next year will be beans. See?
What kind
Change.
of?
Soy.
Nah. That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad because if it was like a good bean that you could use, that'd be better. I mean, I guess technically, if you want to make yourself some tofu, you can do that. No tofu. Neither mind.
That tasted disgusting.
Just the fact that
Belen keeps getting it. I tried that with barbecue, soy sauce, ketchup, everything. It tastes nasty.
No, I can't get past the texture. It's like, ugh.
The best tofu, the only way I've ever eaten tofu and been like, I mean, I've never made it since, but that was the only time I've ever done it, is if you put it in, you got to press all the juice out of it. So you got to, do that first, but then you cut it up into little cubes, toss it in like cornstarch, and then fry it, and then put buffalo sauce all over it and dip it.
I can still taste it.
I mean, it's a little better. It's still not great, but at least it's crispy and it doesn't, taste like terrible Jello. I'm not a tofu fan either. I never have been.
I'd rather go to the carniceria and get carne asada, and that's it.
I'm in with you, yeah. I think I would like it from that exact restaurant that you go to, because I got carne asada in Atlantic City, because actually this is I forgot to tell you this. I can't believe it. This is completely your fault, Ed. You've been talking about it for like the last 4 weeks or something like that, right? And then so we get to this. There's a Mexican restaurant downstairs in the Tropicana, and everyone's like, "It's great Mexican food. You'll love it," and it was good. Except for what I got wasn't good, which was carne asada, and I got it, and I'm like,
oh.
And I looked at it, and I'm thinking to myself, this is just a steak. Like, that's all this is a steak. Like, this is a ribeye steak that they set down in front of me. Like, there's nothing else to this. And so I cut into it, and it was still mooing, and I was like, okay. I'm like, I asked for medium. He's like, oh yeah, that's a little rare. So then he sent it back and brought it back, and I'm like, this is just a steak. Like, I almost wanted to ask the guy for A1 sauce, because it didn't taste like anything else. And I'm like, this is not carne asada, because I could tell just by looking at it, there wasn't that like caking of flavoring on the top of it, or seasoning. And I'm like, this is not carne. It's not burnt on the ends. Like, this is just, you literally just grilled me a steak and stuck it next to some rice and beans and called it carne asada. And this is not good. And it wasn't. I mean, it was. I take that back. If I would have been in the mood for a ribeye steak, it would have been fine. But I wasn't. I wanted carne asada.
You need the real stuff from here, then, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, I've had it. I mean, I've had it from taquerias in the Bay Area all the time, and it's been great. And
It's gotten way better now, especially the street vendors. They're lining. There's one near us. I don't know why, but they have a long line every single night, and we want to go try. We want to try. We haven't. But the street vendor, carne asadas, tacos, everything, they're getting way better. And it's way better than restaurants now.
I believe it.
And tax-free.
I believe it. Eddie World was in the middle of the desert between Vegas and Cali, 2,700 square feet, candy store, smack dab in the Mojave. I have never been to that.
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it either. I've made that drive several times.
That's awesome.
Corn. Anyone find it awkward when you have a debit machine and they're forcing you to tip? Yes.
Nope. I always put no tip.
It depends
on
what it is. It's awkward.
Yeah.
It depends on what it is. Like if it's at Starbucks or something, sure. Somebody made something for me. But if it's at if I bought a pair of pants or at something and they're ringing you up and there's like a tip, I'm like,
what did you do?
I know. Thanks for putting in a bag and doing your job. I appreciate that.
Well, I feel the same way with the whole Starbucks thing. I personally don't drink it. It's only when Berlin wants something, but I never tip that. Every time I go to these food events, of course now they're using those machines. Do you want a tip? No tip. You're doing your job already anyways. Like if you give me something extra, then okay, I'll give you something cash. But no, I always put no tip because why? You're literally just standing there, took my order and I placed my card and that's it. Why am I going to give you anything else for that?
Yeah. I mean, servers, yeah, but yeah, it's getting out of control. There was a guy, I've seen TikToks about this. I've seen tweets about this where people are like, tipping is getting out of control. And I don't know that it's anything more than those credit card machines, default settings and people just leave it that way. But yeah, there's been times where I'm like, why am I tipping this Subway guy? What's wrong with it?
Well,
Thanks so much for doing your job. I appreciate this.
Exactly, and that's the reason why I don't like to do it. I only do it maybe when I go to a sit-down restaurant, especially one of my favorite ones. Is them I do because for one, I go there consistently, and two, they always come no matter what. I don't ask them for anything; they just bring it. It's okay, that's good right there. You don't got to ask for it.
Well, and the service industry gets paid a lot less per hour than somebody that works at Subway or somebody that works at one of the grocery stores or something like that. So that I get it. And I bartended for many years and I waited tables and stuff. And yeah, you need tips or your lifeline. But yeah, if I buy a pair of pants off a vendor and at the flea market and I use the credit card machine and it's like, you want to add a tip? And I'm like, no. Why would I do that?
Yeah, I know for here at least the only ones that I remember doing it is Subway. Now they're doing it with those little tiny machines, and then any vendor or store that has the big tablet that they just turn around like that, or the little square ones. And then those are the only ones that I can think of at the moment. Yeah. And just like always, I always put no tip unless you do something extraordinary. Nope, you get I'm just paying for what I'm paying for, and that's it.
Yeah, it is getting seriously.
It's cold.
Lord, hot sauce fixes everything. Yeah, that's true. I could have done that. I read studies on soy that it causes male infertility. You get it. Yeah.
You know what? I already have my daughter, so I don't care.
Yeah, they're good. Well, you're not going to be eating that much soy. You're not. I don't. Jimmy might because he's going to be living next door to the beans, but.
Right.
But you've had plenty of kids now too, so you're probably.
Yeah, we're good.
No problem with that.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So, every time I see it, I play that song in my head. Oh, Lord. Is soy prominent in Asia? I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's their drink. They drink it all the time.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, no, soy sauce would be pretty common. I think so. Yeah. The Asian market for sure have a lot of soy sauce for sale. Yeah, and it's a base for almost everything. Mm-hmm. I like tofu and stir fry soups. Yeah, and soup's not bad.
I like making my beef stir fried. That's good.
Yeah, I like yeah. What's up, Dave? Merry Christmas.
Dave. Merry Christmas, even though it's still early.
Christmas. Yeah, Dave was live on Instagram driving around in a golf cart in Florida, wishing people Merry Christmas. So, yeah, I was like, wow, that's awesome. I don't know. Didn't know soy sauce. Really?
It does.
Soy. Yeah, tofu does not. No, but it
Yeah,
does.
tastes like
Yeah,
tastes like salt.
yeah. It's pretty crappy. The best I had was a hairdresser that put in his own tip. Oh, I said I didn't.
Oh,
Oh, that's bold.
well, it's kind of like those restaurants now that they just force a tip on you. Now, if you have a big group, I understand that because it's a big group. But if you're only going with like 4 people, it's like, and you see that at the very bottom because now they're doing it.
Yeah.
I was like,
that exact where I got the crappy carne asada steak. That's what they did.
really?
And it doesn't say anywhere on there. But my buddy looked up reviews or something on the restaurant like a couple weeks before we went because he's Mr. Planner. And he was like, "Hey, they put the tip on the bill already." And I was like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I looked at it and I'm like, and I had to do the math. I'm like, "This is only 15%." I'm like, "All right, so I'll give him a little extra," even though his carne asada sucked. But whatever, it's not his fault. What's up, Kristen?
Hi, Kristen.
Yeah, that was. There's 2 things that like. There's a bunch of stuff out here that's way better than the West Coast, like pizza, and then like sandwiches and wings and stuff that beat the crap out of the West Coast any day of the week. But Chinese food out here, terrible, and Mexican food, just awful.
Don't be messing around with my volcano.
Although Ohio might be the because there is some good Mexican restaurants in Ohio, but not here.
Can't beat the West Coast though.
Or New York. New York has some pretty good ones too, but
Eh.
probably not as good as the West Coast. I don't know.
Yeah, right here is like the favorite.
But burgers, you guys destroy us on burgers, and
There's way too many burger joints here, and some of them are extremely disgusting. It's like, how are you guys still in business? I left negative reviews on you guys because you guys made me sick.
Yeah.
And I still have my negative for Taco Bell because they keep getting my orders wrong.
I got the shirt on. I haven't had Taco Bell in a very long time. I'm trying to lay off the fast food. So, but yeah, they the one down the street from our house has never gotten our order wrong. Now that I think about it, they keep jacking up Ed's order though. They don't care. I think they're doing it on purpose at this point.
And I swear, I think some of those people are probably high because every time I go there, they always have that blank face on them.
Is that normal?
Is there a dispensary near the Taco Bell? Because that could be your clue right there.
There's one about 5 minutes from there.
There it is.
There it is. It's a problem right there. They're hitting those 500 milligram gummies.
Yeah.
I wish I could take them, but I can't. I gotta be aware for the nighttime with my daughter.
Oh, you'll be aware.
Actually, no, that knocks me out.
You'll be aware when you get woken up and then you dive into a bag of Doritos.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't get the munchies at all. I just knock out.
Yeah. I feel like when I was younger I did. Because I distinctly remember having a few nights that involved Doritos and Twinkies and a bunch of other garbage. But yeah, now that I'm older, every time I've been even around it, I'm just like, sleep.
Well, for me, when I was alone, I wasn't with Belen or to have my daughter or anything. I remember one night, and I think it's when 7-Eleven barely came out with their pizzas. I got a large 7-Eleven pizza. I got a Little Caesars pizza. I got a large drink, and I ate both the pizzas and I finished that drink.
Oh, good Lord.
Good night.
And were you still awake after that?
I was still awake, but I was not having a good night.
No. Movement would definitely be restricted.
Dude, that'd be terrible.
I don't know why I did it. I
know why you did it. There was I have a similar story. There was a buddy of mine went to Pitt, which is University of Pittsburgh, and there used to be, which is sad because it's been there it had a 75-year anniversary. There's a place called the O in near the campus, and we went to visit them for a weekend, and we, did what every college kid does, and we drank and smoked some pot, and then we decided we were all real hungry, and then we decided to go to the O, and the O is open till 3 in the morning, so it was like 1:30 or something, and their deals were, they had hot dogs, and like they had something called a super dog, which was a hot dog, 2 strips of bacon, and American cheese on the hot dog. So I got 3 of those.
Good
and
night.
then their other deal, which I noticed while I was ordering my hot dog, was this $5 large pepperoni pizzas. So I ordered one of those. And then my buddy ordered one. So there's all of us walking down the street with like all this food. We have 3 pizzas, 9 hot dogs to all of us, and yeah, same thing.
Wow.
Gone. None of it was left. It was really good though. So, but $5 large pizza? I mean, come on now.
That's true.
I
Even
felt like
Caesar,
an idiot for getting the hot dogs.
even Little Caesar's not $5 here no more.
No.
Nope.
Such a shame.
Yeah. Well, the dollar store is a $1.25 store now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My daughter and son-in-law avoided Mexican food when they moved to Chicagoland because they knew it wouldn't be good. After 3 years, they found a place and tried it. Was it good? Or was it bad? Oh my God, 7-Eleven pizza.
It was pretty bad.
I once ate a whole chicken dinner. I had to cook a second one before my family got home. No cannabis involved.
Well, just to clarify, mine was CBD. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, mine was when I was in college. But yeah, I mean that was college. Whole chicken dinner, huh? That's impressive.
Right.
It's just I would have just gone out to the Costco or something and got one of those roast chickens. So, did you hear there's celebrities doing a diet with those where they eat one of those pre-made roast chickens for every meal?
Really?
Yeah, I guess like Adam Driver, the guy that played. My nerd card's gonna be removed because he played the new bad guy on the new Star Wars
The
series.
Force Awakens.
Yeah,
Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, my nerd cards were both. He was
I'm
doing
a
it, I
huge
guess.
nerd.
Yeah, he was doing it, and I guess he lost a bunch. Which it's essentially just a low carb diet because you're just eating chicken. But yeah, he literally goes and buys a chicken for every meal and sits down and just eats a chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I could do that.
Like a rotisserie?
Yeah, like one of those ones that comes in the plastic thing that are at
Oh, I could
Walmart
do it.
or every meal.
Yeah. Prop.
Not
Like every
meal.
day?
Yeah, every three times a day, he would go and get.
I could have rotisserie, then you could have the lemon pepper one the next day. Nah,
Wait,
'cause I'd be chickened out.
Yeah, I feel like after a while you.
I didn't think about it for a minute. Wait a minute. No.
I would not. I mean, they're all right. I mean, they're not bad, but and then what do? You just and then just start picking away. Like, is that?
I think that's what they do.
I mean, I guess so. It's I don't know. I like a little bit more variety, and I can't eat the same thing every day. Like I know people that do that eat like the same that cycle through this. Well, pizza is different.
I
could eat
did
pizza
it
every day.
like I when I barely started working my job. I think I was just turning 19, I believe. I was eating pizza 3 months straight, just pizza. That's it.
No, I couldn't do it. I love pizza too. I just don't think I could do it. Would you at least switch pizza places, or was it always from the same pizza place?
No, I switched it up. I got from Domino's, Little Caesars, a couple of pizza places near me that they're just local to here.
Yeah.
But it was mostly Domino's. And at the time, Papa John's, when they were still good, but then they started going bad.
Yeah.
Now for one, they got my order wrong 3 times, and they don't put enough sauce at all, and they taste like plastic.
Yes. Domino's around here puts too much sauce on it, and their sausage tastes rotten. So
that's why I don't get their sausage. It tastes weird. When Domino's switched to their new recipe, because I still remember when they did, that's when I started ordering Domino's even more, because to me that is good.
No. I think Domino's has never been good. Around here at least. But I don't think I could eat pizza every day. I mean, I could probably make it through a solid 2 weeks before I really got sick of it, but I think every day I'd have a problem. So,
Yeah.
that guy was a Marine. The Mexican food wasn't bad. They took me there when I was visited the last time I visited. Okay. We have a pizza shop here that has the Kevin Bacon pizza, ham, pineapple, bacon strips. Really?
Take the pineapple out.
What kind of sauce is on it? Is it just the regular red sauce? Garlic butter chicken is good too.
I've had it.
They have a garlic butter rotisserie chicken.
Not that I know of.
Kevin Bacon. Is that the guy from Footloose? Oh,
bless you.
Yes, this guy from Footloose.
Right here near me, there's a little restaurant. They have what is it called? A lemon garlic butter sauce that they put with grilled chicken. It is delicious.
Yeah. Oh, Walmart has it. Might have to try that.
I gotta check it.
Never got to get the Chicago style pizza. It's different.
It's good. I like it, but I like it too. But it's not my. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
It has to be made right. If it's made wrong, it's terrible. But there's a place that was up the street from my house that makes it correctly. And the key to the Chicago style is that layer of cheese that's underneath that sauce has to be massive.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has to be a ton of cheese, because if it's not, it's too much. Because that sauce will take it over, no problem.
Yeah, plus sometimes the toppings might not even be worth even putting because all you taste is sauce.
Yeah. That's the thing, is that you got to load up those toppings and that cheese so you can taste it, or else it's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
I could eat steak every day, throw in a salad here and there, and I'm good. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
What are we talking about tonight? Have I missed anything? No, we're talking about food like usual.
Yeah. We talked about reselling for like about 10 minutes.
15 minutes. I think we made it 15 minutes. We'll get back to it at some point, maybe.
Eventually.
I ate chicken breast and stovetop dinner tonight. Oh, that sounds good. No veggies or anything, just stuffing and chicken. I like it. We've done that many times.
Oh, yeah. That's about normal.
I wanted to make a pepperoni stuffed chicken breast, but my stove isn't working, so I can't make it.
Put it in there.
Do that in the air fryer.
Wait.
It'll fit in there.
You could definitely do it. Just tie it.
Is it behind your car?
But yeah, that's what I want to make, but I forgot to get it. So
the air fryer's behind Ed's car.
Not that one.
They have 3 different kinds of rotisserie chicken. Interesting. I got to check that out. Just a regular red sauce, and the place is called Papa CEO. Interesting. The Kevin Bacon pizza. What's up, Buying Space?
Hey.
Hey, Myra.
There's a Middle Eastern place here, Zanknow Chicken. They have great garlic butter spread. Interesting. They have themed pizzas. That's interesting. What other pizzas do they have? Speaking of reselling, eBay has been charging me $4.90 for the same label every day since October 29th. Really?
I saw that. It was why were they charging you that? Because I saw he posted it on Instagram, but it didn't make no sense as to why they kept charging them every single day.
Yeah, I'm curious as to why they did that too. Did you get all your money back? Because that's a significant amount of money you'll get back.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, and actually, that's what I was gonna ask. Did you guys? Do you guys have weekly payouts?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get your payouts last week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I didn't get mine.
Got it Tuesday.
Because I
update your tax stuff.
No, so everything was fine, but I noticed that they put me on that new whatever that new thing is that they implemented, that you could request your payouts early.
Oh yeah.
I forgot what it's called, but
instant request, where you can request.
Yeah, where it puts it on your debit card.
No, not my debit card. Let me see if I can find it really quick. But essentially, it said that there was no scheduled payout for my payments at all, and I found that strange because Tuesday I normally get the email like around 4 or 5 a.m. that eBay sent my payout, but this time I didn't get it at all. So I went over to my payments tab, and it's a payouts on demand.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was barely put onto that, and I guess that interfered with it, so I had to change my setting and then go back to regular weekly, and now I have a scheduled payout for tomorrow. But I just found it strange that happened.
That is weird. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, because they put me on that too, and it didn't mess it up, but it did give me the option to switch it to instant payouts. Like every day, it would just pay my debit card, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So then I switched it back to every week. So maybe that's what you didn't do. Yeah. I'm not sure what phone call you're talking about, Mountain State. Tomorrow's my birthday. Really? Well, happy
birthday!
Early birthday!
I was like,
I don't think I have anything else that's really birthday related.
let's do the Homer.
I don't have a woohoo. I have
oh yeah, the dolt. Yeah.
Oh, I have the horns. Happy birthday!
There you go.
They don't know either. Oh, that's awesome. They're supposed to get back to me Wednesday. Oh man,
That's weird.
Yeah. I switched from daily payout to twice a month. Wow. I don't think I'd want to do daily.
No.
I'd get very confused on what I got paid for and what I didn't get paid for.
Yeah, I mean, mine offsets my paycheck, so that's why I kind of knows.
Yeah, same.
Ed, the new thing where you can use your funds to buy takes you out of the scheduled payment program.
Oh, so that's what that is then. I'm never going to use that anyways.
Yeah, I'm like...
I should make sure mine's scheduled for tomorrow, I guess. Is it under the payments tab, I imagine?
Yeah, it's under payments, and then it should tell you if you have a scheduled payout for tomorrow.
Next scheduled payout.
Yeah,
Tuesday,
same.
December 6th.
Yeah, because when I saw it, it actually said no scheduled payout at all. I'm like, wait, what's going on? And it was only like $80 because that week was just horrible for me. Like, it was a bad week.
Yeah.
But this week now, because this week was really good.
Yeah. They have a Robert De Niro pizza. Spinach, ham, mushrooms, extra Italian sausage, and prosciutto. And tears? Is there tears in there also? Do they put tears in it? Because he's a whiny little baby lately.
Do they have a Rick Springfield? Come on, we keep going.
Rick Springfield? What would his be?
I don't know. Jesse's girl?
It's got it going on.
There's a spot near me that I think they had to rename it. I don't know why, but they used to call it the Alcatraz, and that was basically.
Oh my goodness!
I don't know what it meant at the time.
I'm very curious as to what this on this pizza.
So it was basically a 16-inch with a fully loaded pepperoni. So basically, a pepperoni's lover.
That makes no sense. There should be ramen noodles, Doritos, and sardines on it.
See, yeah, I'd be like, I'll take an Alcatraz with a side of Escape. I'd be like, oh, too soon? Oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, the pizza itself was delicious. I would always get that, and then I would always also get their wings because they had a chili lime sauce, and it's delicious.
There you go.
And that was so good.
If you ever make it out here, I'll take you to a couple wing places because you will have a whole new appreciation for what we're talking about whenever we talk about how Wingstop is so bad.
Oh, I mean, I believe you that I know Wingstop isn't the best, but around here, unfortunately, it is because everywhere else they charge so much just for a 6-pack.
That's true. Yeah,
that's basically our alternative.
Yeah. Well, just try to come out on try to stay over a Thursday because there's dollar wings down the road, which is ridiculous. Just so you know, because when I was a kid, I remember 10-cent wing nights.
I don't remember those.
I remember 10. Well, when I was in my 20s, it went up to a quarter. There was a couple places that did quarter wing nights where you just went in and ordered. I want 10 buffalo, 10 barbecue, and then they were a quarter each.
Like Betos?
Betos, I don't think they even have wings.
They used to. Yeah, they used to.
Tuesdays. I know Wingstop. I think they still do it every Monday and Wednesday, or just Wednesdays now. That it's 55 cents boneless wings. I'm like,
yeah. Well, Buffalo Wild Wings does buy one get one on Thursdays, and then they do buy one get one on Wednesdays for the boneless. But I just can't order their wings anymore because the last 2 times they've really upset my stomach, and then the last 2 times they've also been lukewarm. Like when I pick them up, I'm holding the bag like,
yeah,
this should be warm. And then when I got home, I'm like, these are cold. I'm like, so that means these were lukewarm when I picked them up. So, yeah, I'm not getting them anymore. So, The horn was great. Thank you. With junk and eBay, I was talking in a class. Oh, okay.
No.
Just check my available funds are not available to withdraw. Me and my eBay are about to have a come to Jesus meeting.
Oh no.
I have a feeling a monitor might be getting punched in Junk Monkey's house real soon here. Our B-dubs went downhill. Yeah. Ours is okay. Ours is still okay, like the actual restaurant, but though every time we've ordered from there, it's just not been. It's not. We've not been a good experience.
I'm just not going there because it got extremely expensive as well. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah. In fact, we went to one in Cleveland and it wasn't that good either. Now that I think about it, but the only reason we went is because it was the only thing open. You have a casino in town. You have a bunch of bars in town. Close all the restaurants on a Saturday night. That's a great idea.
There you go. He's bashing Cleveland right now. Okay.
The only thing that was open was that and that the Taco Bell Cantina or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Where it's like a sit-down restaurant, but they serve the same garbage that they serve at the fast food restaurant and booze. So you can get booze too. But yeah. I looked at the menu thinking like, oh, maybe this is like a fancy Taco Bell or something, and maybe I can get some like Mexican food or something. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I can get a number 2. I can get a Mexican pizza, and I can get a margarita too. I'm like this. I don't think I want to go there.
Right.
The hotel's it's not exactly in walking distance from here, and it needs to be a straight line. I knew it sooner or later somebody's going to get the joke.
That's how it was in Vegas when we ate Taco Bell there, man. I was like, oh man, I can have a mixed drink with my Taco Bell right now.
Yeah.
And another 10-minute nap.
A 10-minute nap, and you need to locate the nearest bathroom.
It'd be killed 500 times how I'm embarrassing right now.
Man, I wish
you can't be in that. Let me talk to your wife next time. You cannot be more of an embarrassment than the guy that fell asleep on the street, or the guy that passed out in the Caesar's Palace lawn.
Like I told her, I was like, I don't think I'm being embarrassing. I'm thinking I'm being rude. There's two different things right now. I don't know how I'm embarrassed. I'm in my room asleep.
You should have said, how am I being embarrassing? There is literally a guy dressed like Marilyn Monroe dancing around Fremont Street right now.
When I went down, I just seen a bunch of, people dressed up as women. I was like, what is going on right now?
Oh, the RuPaul's drag show was there that
RuPaul was standing out there. I was like, oh, okay. That's okay.
This is not Ohio.
Not Ohio. And I looked, I was like, she's like, this is real. Keep walking. I'm like, okay.
Yes, dear.
I want to go home.
Clam chowder pizza. Clam chowder sauce, mushrooms, extra cheese. Started as a joke, became a crowd favorite. That's interesting. I really like that, actually. There's a pizza in Atlantic City that I wanted to try, and it's off the boardwalk, but it's a French onion soup pizza. And apparently the pizza tastes exactly like French onion soup. And I love French onion soup.
Does sound pretty good. The clam chowder, man, it'd have to be from Massachusetts or something, man.
I was going to say, it depends on what clam chowder we're talking about here. Because if it's the red clam chowder, no. The white clam chowder, maybe. I've
actually never had French onion soup now that I think about it.
Oh, really? Do you like onions?
I'll eat it.
Then you wouldn't like it, bro.
So it's like I think it's beef based, and then there's onions, and then they put croutons in it, and then they put cheese on top of it and melt the cheese onto the top of the soup.
Oh, wow.
So there's like a crust of really thick cheese on the top of the soup. I like it. I love it.
I gotta try it then.
It's good. Don't buy the canned stuff. Just get it at a restaurant.
Yeah.
RuPaul talked to you. My wife and daughter would be so jealous.
He was surrounded by security guards.
Yeah, no, they filmed that, or they filmed his show at the Flamingo, and they were filming. I think they were filming that day, so they had a show going on at the Flamingo whenever. I think this was the day after our wedding.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
French onion is okay. I kind of like au jus with baked cheese. Yeah, that's kind of what it tastes like au jus with baked cheese. But there's croutons in it and a little bit more flavoring than au jus. But it's good. I like it. It's one of my favorite soups.
Yeah, because I got the clam chowder can. That was not good.
No.
And then I got the clam chowder from Yoshinoya. That's all right. And I got one from a restaurant. That's good.
Yeah, clam chowder is one of those soups that, my opinion, nobody puts enough salt and pepper in it. So I'm all like, I don't even taste clam chowder. I'm always just like, because I know it's going to be, and I don't understand why, because that soup should be a little salty. But yeah, big fan of clam. I don't like the red clam chowder. And I don't remember what the red clam chowder is called either. Is it New York style? I don't remember. But I like the cream based stuff.
I've only had the cream based kind of.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, try the French onion. You know where else not to try it from? Now that I think about it, Panera.
Ugh, I don't even like
Oh yeah,
Panera.
that's horrible. Oh, that's nasty.
Does anybody really like Panera?
I like their bagels.
Yeah, the bagels aren't bad.
But
I like their bread bowl with the broccoli cheddar soup. I don't mind that. But there's one thing on their menu I like. The rest of it is garbage to me. And expensive.
I know everybody here loves Portos.
I don't know what Portos is.
I thought you said something. I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's every weekend there's always a long line.
What is it?
It's like I would call it more like a bakery. They have a lot of baked goods, but then they have a couple of other things. But everybody goes for their I think it's their cheese balls, and people wait almost an hour and a half to get them. And on special holidays, they usually wait up. They have to order them a week before.
Wait. You're talking like the cracker spread cheese balls.
Oh, my daughter has my phone. I can't show you guys. I don't know how to explain it because I don't really like it. But people during the holidays, people wait so much. It's like almost 4 or 5 hours.
Nuts packed on it, and it's like a soft cheese spread. I think is what you're talking about.
Let me see if I can find it really quick.
Let's see. The red is Manhattan clam chowder. Yes,
Manhattan. There you go.
Panera clam chowder is way too thin. I've never had their clam chowder, but their French onion's crap. But yeah, I didn't heard the same thing.
I was like,
so did I.
All right.
I was like, you can share your screen if you want.
Oh well, the thing is, I'm not even sure what I'm looking for because I don't really like eating from.
I think
here.
that would make sense to me if it's a bakery. It's like a soft cheese that they put. My aunt gets one every Christmas, and I sit in front of the crackers and the cheese ball and just. Where'd all the cheese ball go?
There we go.
Yeah.
So it would be like this right here. Those.
Wait, is that deep fried?
Unbaked.
Oh.
But this is basically the kind of stuff they have. I believe that's the one that they wait a lot for. Is these right here?
Can you click on it?
There you go. But yeah, look,
oh, it's mashed potatoes.
probably. But it's for a dozen. That's $22.
Wow.
I'd get it.
Yeah, I'd eat the hell out of that.
But yeah, this place, a lot of people always wait hours to get, especially during the holidays.
Wow.
And they just built one in Anaheim. No, not Anaheim. I'm sorry. There's one in Anaheim, one in Downey, and I forgot where the other one's at. But it's an extremely popular place here in Cali.
I'm gonna kick your. Oh wait, no. Okay. You do it. That sounds awesome. I thought what I was thinking was because out here, I don't know if the dive bar special out here typically is cheese balls. Have you ever had those? The little deep fried pepper cheese balls.
Yes.
Oh god, they're so good. There was a place that and I'm not kidding you, it's still called this. It's out right outside of downtown Pittsburgh, and me and my buddy have actually gone there recently. It's called the Pig Bar, and yeah, it's called that for a reason, because the area was a slaughterhouse area, and the streets they actually used to run herds of streets down, or pigs down the streets to the slaughter, from the farm to the slaughterhouse. So that's why it was called that. But anyways, when we were younger, it was the dumpiest little dive bar in the world, and you got a plastic or a paper thing with a toothpick for your cheese balls, and there was like 20 cheese balls in order. It was $1.50, and me and my buddy would go in there and drink beer and eat these cheese balls until we couldn't walk. So they were good though. Now I want to make them. Hi, Kirsten.
No.
Yeah, those sound good.
Yeah, but I'm not. I don't really like that place, but I know people go crazy for it here.
Yeah, I've gone, like, I'm not, I shouldn't say I like Panera, but like some of the stuff that's on their menu I don't mind. Like there's one sandwich I'll eat, and then I like the bread bowl, and that's it. Other than that, I think it's overpriced and kind of not.
It is overpriced.
Yeah. And now they don't even have a. He's getting big.
Yeah.
So they get big fast.
They do, and then they become little jerks. And
Yes, he's already a little jerk.
Has he climbed the tree yet?
Yes.
Oh. And you get an extra ornament, the head sticking out.
No,
yeah.
he doesn't really. We got him, but then got him a little bed that I chose.
Yes. I love it. Here, wait. Everybody wants to see the kitty. Yeah, we're going solo.
Here you go, kitty. His name's Marble.
Marble.
The kids named him.
I thought you named him something else. What happened there?
Kitty, look, kitty.
Precious.
Don't do this to me.
Little kitty. But yeah, there's the little kitty.
Marble. Precious.
He was just napping right now.
you disturbed him. Oh,
but he's mostly Woodlands cat, so
yeah. Porto's Bakery is Buena Park near Knott's Berry, I believe. There you go.
Yeah, so yeah, it's in Buena Park.
Ed, JD wants to know where the in and out lights are.
Yeah.
Oh, we still haven't put them up because we're not exactly sure how we want to put them up, but they're still in the box. So whenever I put them up, I'll post a picture on my Instagram so you can all see it.
If you want to get rid of them, I know a guy.
I can't find them anywhere else, so they're not going.
Sarah approves of the milk house. How's Freya?
She's asleep.
Freya?
That's yours, Ed?
Yeah, she's down in her cat house. I can see her. She's out.
Is that the one with the Fu Manchu, or is that the
Okay. Yeah. That's our girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loki and Odin. They're just...
When are you getting your next one?
Probably a couple weeks. I'm getting a hairless.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I really want one.
You really? I don't know. I've petted a few hairless, and I'm like.
And then I just want to put a sweater on it. I think it's funny. I don't know why.
Jimmy's like, I'm getting a cat just so I can put a sweater on.
I
mean, it would be cold, right?
What do they call them? What are they called? Fink?
They're not Persian. They're
Persian's Freya.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we have two Himalayans. Yeah, we have two Himalayans, and then we have Freya, who's a Persian. I wanted a Mancoon, but man, I can't afford the insurance on that thing.
Our friends have one. Oh, one that's definitely part Mancoon, and that cat is getting large. But some of those cats, they get bigger than my dog.
Yeah,
like they're huge.
Wow.
That's the one I want. I want the big one.
Yeah, that'd be great. Especially that'd be awesome when that one tries to sit on your lap.
Yeah.
Like,
or I just figured it'd be funny when the UPS guy comes and staring at him at the door.
You got a warning: beware of cat signs.
Well,
this cat was wow.
No, I told her we're good on cats right now, man. Three's enough, man.
That's what you say, and then you collect them. Oh, Mountain State got a new baby kitty too. That's awesome. Yeah, sorry. I think the Orientals are freaking awesome. Yeah, No fur, huge ears. Yeah, they're freaky, but
They look
they're
like
cool
little
cats.
aliens. Like little aliens.
Yeah, they're cool. It's just weird seeing them because they do the same things as other cats, and you're like, oh, that's what it looks like when they stretch like that. It's weird. Like when when they do like that's like Halloween kitty stretch where they push the middle of their body up in the air and they're like kind of like this. Try to watch a nude like a hairless cat do that, and you're like, bro, you're gonna snap your spine. Yeah, that was my one of my an ex-girlfriend of mine had a Chinese crested dog and a hairless cat. The Chinese crested dogs have hair like here on their ears and on their tail and on their
they're
feet,
ugly.
and that's it. And you're like, it'd come up and sit next to me, and I'm like, hi. And then like after a while, you're like, do you need to moisturize this dog or something? Because he got some dry skin. Like I feel like I need to scratch him.
Right.
You're like, he's like, no, they get eczema. I'm like, oh, that's great.
Really?
Sounds awesome. But yeah, they look like little rats. It's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah. I have to make a video of this crazy light show. Okay.
All right. We'll wait.
We'll wait. Just let us know when you're done. So what else? And let's try and talk about something reselling related.
All right.
Uh-huh.
You found some autograph shirts.
Yeah, I found a John Cena today, which was pretty cool. So then I answered my own question. I'm just going to sell the shirt as is. I'm not going to get it graded.
Yeah.
Well, to send it off which I have to. It's weird is I have to pay to send it off, which makes sense. Well, now that there's 2 autographs on it, like his autograph's $20, but if I want them to do both autographs, which you kind of want to, right? Because there's 2 autographs on the shirt. Yeah. It's going to cost me $35 there, but then I have to pay $22 to get it shipped back to me.
Really?
By the time I do that,
why?
I don't know.
Why would it just be $42 for the whole service?
That's what I thought. I was like, so basically, by the time the shirt comes back, I'm not making no money. It's like,
wait, are they grading it, or are they going to just authenticate it?
They're going to authenticate the autographs.
Oh, okay, so they're not. I was going to say they're grading it. They're not going to put it behind glass or something. Are they?
No. It's just saying yes, that's his autograph, which I looked at. Bunch of John Cena yesterday. I'm like, yeah, they're his. Makes sense.
Yeah, probably.
So I'm just gonna sell the shirt as the shirt and say, hey, there's 2 autographs on it.
Yeah.
Just buy the shirt for $15 and move on with yourself.
Yeah. Sure.
Wait, $2.50, $15 shirt. Cool.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I would always have a tough time doing that too, because unless it's somebody super duper rare that like didn't sign a lot of autographs, which I can't even think of one now, especially with like the Comic-Cons and all the meet and greet stuff that these celebrities do now.
So maybe like Babe Ruth or something. Like,
yeah, but even he signed a lot, didn't he, in his older age?
He did, but a lot of them are so faded that's where it's coming in rareness,
And then now they're starting to get into, and this is just something I read the other day. They're starting. I guess a lot of like the older baseball players used to have secretaries and like assistants sign memorabilia for them.
Yeah,
because they didn't like. That's what I do when people send me stuff to sign. I have my assistant signs everything, but no. They so I guess like that's a big thing too. Is like you could get a Babe Ruth or a Joe DiMaggio signature that may have been signed by one of his office staff, which it's still worth money because of what it is, but it's not worth as much as one that he actually signed.
Because Jackie Robinson's wife used to sign his autographs.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I guess those kind of signatures, and then like people that are died and don't sign a lot. But now now it seems like people that you would think would be worth some money, like William Shatner, we'll use an example. Like you'd think, oh well, his signature should be worth money because he was because he signs so much stuff now as an older adult, and he's always at Comic-Cons and he's always at all these things, and people are paying to get his signature on things, and so it's just not worth that much money.
Or
So,
it's just it's like right now the ranger that died, his stuff just went up in value a lot.
yeah, but he didn't sign a lot of stuff either.
That's why it's more rare.
Yeah. But so those are the ones that are going to fetch the money. Like Cena, you're right. Like sending it away, getting $42 for 2 signatures. How much is, if it was graded or if it was authenticated, what's going to be worth $30-$40?
Yeah, if that, maybe
Yeah,
maybe 40 the highest because it's on a shirt. So that's
crazy.
Did you see the coffee cup that I found at Goodwill today?
Yes, I was gonna. That's another thing I was gonna ask you about.
So.
Before you say that, we're not encouraging anybody to go out and buy coffee cups to resell on eBay.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, and number one, stay out of Goodwill. They're trash.
That's right. Yeah, especially the one near Jimmy.
Well, that's our. Obviously I went to Goodwill, so I was like, I've been hitting these good luck streaks. I'm like, man, go figure. I'm gonna go in here and not find crap, right? So I was walking through the cup aisle. Well, when we use that motto at work, that's why when I saw the cup, I was like, that's hilarious because it makes sense. Measure twice before you cut, because if not, with us, we have expensive lumber, dude. I mean, if you cut it, you waste it, man, it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah. Our motto used to always be measure once, cut twice. But
then when I man, I was like, wait a minute, this old house cup, Norm and all them, so I was like, that's cool, if you know. But then I was like, I bet you they want a fortune for it because it's unique. And I was like, $1.99. I was like, I wonder if there's actually one of these on eBay. Well, I found 2 that sold it for over $30, and then somebody wants 50 for another one. And I'm like, you're not getting that, dude. But, so I told Jen, I sent her a message. I was like, dang it, I'm going to have to sell this cup now, man.
Too bad. Lady Luck got 2 kittens, sisters for work. I thought it would be fun to have friends. I soon realized I couldn't leave them. Yeah. And now we have 5 cats at home. And I'm still lonely at work. Thank goodness for your life. Thank you. JD found a signed Bob Vila Craftsman hat. That's awesome.
Bob Vila, man.
Bob Vila is the man. Yeah, definitely post it on Instagram. Yeah, Bob Vila is the man. What was his show?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Forget.
It's not This Old House. Now I got This Old House, but it's
I don't even know who that is.
Bob Vila? Oh man, he's the ultimate handyman. He used to be on television, and he would show you, like, today we're gonna hang siding on your house, and he'd make it look like it was the easiest thing on the planet to do.
He just couldn't do electric.
No, but he could build, like, he'd be like, today we're gonna build a log cabin, and by the end of the episode, you'd be like, I could totally build a log cabin.
With Lincoln logs.
Oh, it is This Old House. Bob Vila was This Old House?
No, that's Norm.
I thought that, so did I. I thought that was Norm too.
That's Norm. There's like 4 of them.
Yeah.
What was Bob Vila's show?
I thought coffee cups were a bolo. Yeah, they're a bolo. Yeah. Any YouTuber that's telling some of them, sure. I mean,
some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
We just sold one recently. We Belen got it for $5 and it sold for 25 plus shipping on Mercari actually. And
Starbucks ones do pretty good.
Yeah, some Starbucks one, but this one was a Disney one. It was just like a
Disney. Yeah. I mean,
but only certain ones, not all.
The same shit that would sell for good money, like if it's on a T-shirt or if it's a poster or whatever, like Disney, Nintendo, maybe some Hard Rock stuff, those kind of things, and then like the stuff like what Jimmy found, those sure would be worth things. But stuff like I'll bring it up again because it's still sitting here and it's going to celebrate another birthday with us. Stuff like this.
I still remember that.
Stuff like this. No, they don't sell. This is brand new too. In fact, I think I should just start using it at this point because I mean it's just not ever going. This is the worst coffee cup. But look, the lid is on. Like, what? The lid just falls off. Like, what's this doing? But yeah, I mean, I guess I should just start using it.
Might as well.
No one's ever gonna buy it. No.
It was Bob Vila's home again.
Ah.
But he did start this old house though.
Oh, so well, he was originally the
79 to 89. And then Norm went. Then he went in.
Oh, you got the free one?
Yeah, Belen did.
Yeah. Sarah got one too. Well, Starbucks, those freaking things can go for insane amounts. Yeah, the discontinued ones definitely can. I don't. Oh, cool. Well, then it's mine.
He's like, it's mine.
I'm keeping it. You know what? It's mine.
Here, let me.
I'm using it for my coffee in the morning.
Dude, I'll show you guys $1 million and don't be jealous. See, look at this sealed, factory sealed.
No. Oh, wait. You got to get on the big screen. Let me see this thing.
Yeah, look at this right now.
Is it a black diamond?
Is it?
Scan me?
This is the masterpiece collection.
Oh,
So
no,
this is worth $3.
Why does it say scan me on it?
Oh, it probably used to be. Oh, that Kmart.
Oh,
it's probably where they used to have in the shell, like
Oh.
Yeah.
When did you buy that?
I can't remember. I'm going through these totes, man. I'm just telling you, it's like that stuff's going to the garbage.
Yeah, I like it.
Did you guys know that 511 Tactical makes motorcycle boots?
No.
They did, and I just found that out today also.
Well, that probably makes sense for the police bikes.
Oh yeah. I guess you have a pair.
I just got them this weekend.
With tags.
With tags.
Whoa. Does this have a holster built into them?
They do?
Whoa, blow me down. Look at that.
Where?
Right there.
Right there where the tag is.
Yeah.
Can you put something in that little side compartment?
I mean, this one.
No, I think it was the other boot.
That's the inside.
No. I meant the other boot.
The other boot with
where the tag is. Is there like a little area you can put something in right there? It looks gun shaped.
No, it's just a spacing.
Okay.
Maybe it just gives it the look.
It does look like it. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but I didn't even know they made motor boots, and I just picked these up because I in the bottom it was underneath a big pile, and I just happened to see this small tag right here, and I was like, okay, I know what that is. I picked it up, and then
are you reselling them?
Yeah, I already took pictures of them. I'm gonna list them tomorrow.
How much are they worth?
New between 135 through 175.
No.
So I'm probably gonna put these up for like maybe 110, 120 plus shipping. See where I can get from.
Now, will that go to the authenticator?
No, because authenticators only goes with athletic shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's the thing that everybody gets confused. That if you put it in boots and motorcycle boots, anything power sports or just any footwear that is not men's or women's athletic shoes, they're not going to authentication. Because I don't think they would fake these anyways.
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking too. I could look at it and I'll be like, yeah, it's probably real.
Yeah. I've got a pair of Timberlands.
Speaking of shoes, I got after you showed me the Jordans you bought.
Which one?
You bought.
You want me to go get them? Okay.
No, I don't because I was
which
like
pair?
The red ones.
I know which pair of red ones. I have two.
I only saw one. I haven't seen but two of them.
I got the red and whites that are the rustic looking ones, and then I have a pair of the red and blacks.
I think it's the red and black ones that you showed me. But yeah, now if anybody in my family asks me what I want for Christmas, that's what I'm telling them because I feel like I need a pair of them now. Not because you did it, but when you showed them to me, I was like, you know what? I've never owned a pair of Jordan 1s.
I have, but it's been a while.
I had, they weren't ones. I had one of the first Jordan, like the first Airs that came out.
Okay.
And they weren't ones. I don't remember what they were, but I had those. And then after that, I became like a Reebok pump guy because like everybody in, the 90s had Reebok pumps and,
all right.
You weren't.
Let me go get them real quick.
Don't go.
You sure?
You can if you want, but
I mean, you might
need
the whole screen to see my. Yeah, let me go get them real quick. I'll go get them.
I'm just going to become insanely jealous again. Christmas Vacation paper jacket sealed. Someone sold.
Worst movie ever.
Yeah. No, it's not.
I'm kidding.
There is another Christmas vacation bolo though for you guys. I can't remember the name of the. I have it. It's a so that when he's hanging Christmas lights, he's wearing a flannel, and one of the flannel companies made the flannel, and it says the Griswold, and it has a tag in it. It's worth like $150. So if you see it, keep an eye out for it. It's called the Griswold. I can't remember the name of the brand, but there's a sticker on my fridge. If Sarah puts it in the chat, she'll. Dixon Flannel Company. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're worth some good money. 511 boots are super comfy. I wear them. I wear the tactical for work. There you go.
I'm surprised though with footwear. I don't really sell them that often. Because I have another pair that they're clean. Just put them for exactly what the comp said, but still nothing. And then these I'm right now wearing winter time, so there's not too many riders out there. But I'm hoping that they still sell quick because, those are specifically motorcycle boots apparently.
Yeah, but you got Christmas coming up, so that would be a great Christmas present for somebody. What size are they?
I believe they were. I believe they were in 8 men's.
No.
7 men's.
Oh no.
7.
Take a little.
Oh goodness gracious!
If anything, I'll put it under women's and even better.
There you go. Sarah's gonna clarify for you. What? You got a problem? Yeah, Norm was the new Yankee workshop. My neighbor just looked like him.
Yeah, he's still in this old house though. So if anybody wants to buy me Jordan ones, there's the shoe size right there, 14.
Yeah, I'm sure you're gonna get a bunch of fan mail with Jordans.
Yeah, these are the ones I showed you. I don't these ones.
Yeah, those are the ones you showed me. I've never had a pair of those in my lifetime. Did you wear them yet? Are they comfortable?
I tried them on to lace them up, and then I put the paper back in them so they don't get creases.
Yeah.
Can't be having no creases. Yeah, these are. They're addicting, man.
You're gonna be one of those shoe guys soon.
Yeah. There they are.
Oh.
Yeah, these are the.
Those are sweet.
These just came today. And then.
What? Did you get more?
She said I have to stop.
Wonder why.
I was like, come on. Well, luckily with 14s, they don't make that many colorways, so we're pretty good on that.
Yeah. Well, I'm in trouble because I have one of the more common sizes.
You do. You could be like, yes. See, at least I can go to a shoe store and be like, we don't have that, bro.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't get the Crocs yet.
Yeah, well, I just don't
Christmas is just around the corner.
I know. But I do want the yellow and white set. I like those red and white ones. So.
You're gonna be that guy.
Yeah, we have them back here just like stacked.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. Never wear them.
Got to start getting those shoes displays.
Yeah, there you go. You get the.
See what's cool. What's cool about these?
And you can order them from Nike now because now all the bots aren't taking them all anymore.
Right?
Yeah. Nike's probably a little mad.
See what's cool about these? They already yellowed them. See,
did they really?
Yeah, they did it on purpose.
Oh.
Because if not, like that dude's going to turn yellow, and then
I see. Okay.
You have to go out and put them out in the sun. Oh yeah, and then that's what they said. They said the more you wear these, they'll actually start fading more, which will look cool.
Yeah, if you ever wear them.
Well, I'm gonna wear them. Yeah, I'll have them in Vegas.
There you go. I have the Challengers that I wear all the time, and I'm like, I need another decent pair of shoes, and I haven't had a pair of Jordans in a very long time.
And I'm not gonna lie, there may be a pair of pumps on order. I'm just saying.
Have you seen the Jordan Lost and Founds? No. What is that?
I probably don't want to.
Ooh, show and tell. I had white Reebok high tops with the Velcro. There you go. Those are grass cutting shoes. The dad grass cutting shoes. Or the Air Max, the white and black Air Max. Those are dad shoes.
They turn green.
Yeah, turn green. But the other ones are the New Balance. The New Balance white and black tennis shoes or whatever. I don't know what model they are because I don't know New Balance very much.
There's so many models.
I just know to look for made in the USA, and they're probably worth money.
The 990s.
There you go.
I got like 30 of those.
Yeah, 990s.
Yeah, those are the only ones I know to look for because of you guys. But
always look out for the pink ones. They're a collaboration with Susan somebody. I forgot who.
Susan G. Komen.
Yeah,
cancer,
and it's
breast cancer.
Yeah, and I had a pair that were basically used up from the heel area, but I picked them up because like, they're 990s. Let me give it a try, and they ended up selling for like 130.
Wow.
Shipping.
I wonder what the authenticators think whenever stuff like that comes through, where they're like really beat up old something or other, and they're like,
that's the thought that always goes through my head. I'm like,
bought these?
Yeah, it's like I saw the Vapor Max with busted, and that one went to authentication with busted up bubbles, big hole in the middle, and they're going to authentication. And in my head, I'm like, man, what are they gonna be thinking when they see this? Like, okay.
They're real, but they're trashed.
I sold a pair of Jordan 1 lows that I got at a garage sale and they were missing the where the size was. Like they actually cut them out, which was weird. I was like, dude, these things are fake, man. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah.
And when they sold, the dude's like, hey, could you send them through the authenticator? I was like, yeah. I said, well, check looked at them and said they were good, but check can't really physically hold them and see them. So whatever. So I sent them through. Yeah, they stayed at the eBay place forever. I know they're probably like, are these real or not? But they came back real, which was because of the stitching.
I just wonder why they would have cut the size out. It's not like you see it.
I think somebody stole them.
Sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. It looks like a router issue, so try restarting it. Unplug the router. Wait 10
Shut
seconds.
Up.
Unplug it back in.
There you go.
She likes to go into long explanations. My favorite is when something new comes out and you're like, turn off the lights. And then she's like, by the way, did you know? And you're like, shut up. Like, I don't care. Stop talking to me.
Right.
Like, this is our future where we're just going to be yelling at appliances for the rest of our lives.
I think she's trying to tell me that my router's already shut off or something. I'm waiting on it.
Sorry.
Well, supposedly they're going to discontinue the device. Because people really only use it as a smart speaker.
Yeah, or they use it to like me to turn all your lights on and off in your house. But
yeah, so supposedly they are, but who knows?
Nobody. Well, that's the thing is they thought that was going to be their like iPhone. You know what I mean? And they thought it was going to be like this great product where people are going to buy a bunch of them, but they didn't think it through that like 90% of people don't really use it for anything except to turn your lights on
exactly
and play music, and you don't need to upgrade that very frequently. Like we still have an original one downstairs that works just fine.
I still have the first one that I got as a Christmas present, like I think 6 years ago, and that's the reason why I even discovered those, and I'm still using it here.
I think everybody got that as a Christmas present on that year because I got the one I have that's downstairs.
Right. Well, this one was her dad sent it to us because we could actually talk to him on it. And,
the show?
Yeah. Well, now it just tells when Jen's got packages being delivered. It's funny.
Yeah. Do you have the original show, like the one that's like it's like a triangle?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have that one too, and it's out there in my living room, and it's struggling. Like it you can tell the software is on the brink of not working anymore because like I'll tell her to turn a light off or on or something, and every now and again the one in my bedroom will pick it up before that one does. Or like the one in the kitchen will pick it up. Like this one out here is so slow, but it's the main one. So when you say it to like, we have a command to say goodnight and it will dim all the lights in our house and it will turn off all the outside lights and stuff like that. And that one was the only one that says goodnight to you back. It'll be like, good night, sleep tight. And you're like, okay. And then every now and again they change like the accent on it, and you're like, what's wrong with you? Why do you sound wrong?
Ours is still her, but I like whispering to her. It's funny. Creeps me out a little bit.
That was one thing I was Sarah was sleeping in bed, and I snuck out, and I was snuck out, and I was sleeping on the couch, not because I did something wrong, but
Okay. In the doghouse.
yeah, that's right. Anyway, so I'm like, I told her to turn off the television in the bedroom, and I whispered, and she's like, I noticed you're whispering to me. You can turn on whisper mode if you'd like. And I'm like, shut up. Somebody's trying to sleep.
She's going to kill us both. Shut up.
But I sent you that. I didn't send it to you, Ed. Maybe I will. But I should have sent it to you, too. It was that TikTok of like men whenever women are sleeping and men are like,
yeah,
real quiet. And they're like, the women are sleeping and they're like flopping the trash bag open and they're slamming dishes around. And then at one point he starts the lawnmower in the house. I'm like, yeah, that's Sarah in the morning. It's definitely Sarah in the morning. So, I prefer high tops to regular sneaks as a kid. My favorite were purple black ones. I'm thinking K-Swiss. I can't remember.
Sounds like K-Swiss.
Yeah. Or you can just flip the switch. Yeah. No,
true.
Flip the switch. I like the dimmer function that came with the smart bulbs. Like, I like the ability to be able to dim lights and turn them. Because, I don't know. I mean, I think it's nicer just to dim everything down to like 2% in the house. That way there's just a little bit of light left. Mm-hmm. So you can like walk through your house and stuff. So, I don't know. I enjoy it. My friends have it and they turn their living room purple or yellow or whatever. And I'm like, why would you want to do that?
I mean, that's the reason I got it. So I could turn the light off on whenever I'm far away from home.
Yeah. I like the smart thermostat too, but that could get ugly. I heard that.
I'm not getting one of those.
I have my old one. And if I have to, I'll put my old one back on because, like, yeah, they're doing that in Europe where they're like, no, we're not letting smart thermostats go above this. And you're like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason. After what happened this summer, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure my AC stays at 65, and no one's telling me how to do that because it is hot, and my house is gonna be cold.
Yeah. No, I have my old one. Just in case something like that happens, I'll rip that thing right off the wall. No problem there. But yeah, I just like it for the convenience. I think it was cool. Yeah. But you're right. They're discontinuing the device altogether.
Supposedly, but I'm not 100% sure.
I don't see how they can do that.
I mean, yeah, they integrated so many things with it already. They just can't do it like that. There's so much stuff.
Be like an avenue for people to shop where like you could reorder things, but I would never just reorder something I bought because, you know, especially like some of these shipping supplies and stuff, like you could go back on there and there could be another one that's the exact same thing for $3 less. So like I would never just be like, hey, whatever your name is, or reorder these do not bend labels because they might be like $12 all of a sudden or $15 or something like that. Speaking of which, I have a little tip that I kind of stumbled on when I accidentally ran out of it. So I bought these. These are 3x2 labels for your printer. Mm-hmm. And then I did this.
Oh.
So you
made your own.
I didn't even make that. Huh? I stole the picture off of an Amazon or a listing. And I just took the picture and cropped it down.
I mean, it's smart, though.
I just took the picture, saved it on my desktop, cropped it down, and printed them on this. And I'm like, so it's like $8 for a roll of like a couple thousand. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, we print the thank you from the Daily Cabbage stickers on these, too. But, yeah, I mean, that was kind of a little tip for everybody. You can use your thermal printer. They're 3x2s, and they print on it. I don't know if because Sarah was like, well, why don't you print the fragile stickers and the do not bend stickers on there too? And I don't know. I feel like those should be red.
Yeah, I would say those probably should be red.
Yeah,
I tried those, but I ended up getting just some like little don't bend stickers with a little happy envelope from Amazon. I think it was like for like 15. It was no, I'm sorry, $15. It was like for 1,000. Yeah. And then fragile ones like again for like 1,000 for like $15.
Yeah.
And then I got these little green ones, so I could use do it on my Rolo to just do like a little thank you, and that's it. and I think this roll was like another $10 for like 500 or 1,000.
Yeah, and the 3x2s, I think I paid $12 for like 2,000 labels or something like that. And then I just bought the Do Not Bend stickers, and they were $7.99 for 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the fragile stickers I might consider because I remember those being expensive, and like you said, and like Sarah's saying, is you can buy bright yellow, but then the text will still be black.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I might consider it.
I don't know. I would just buy them.
And for you, that
I'm
do
just
not
waiting
open
on
with the
her to
blade
come
is
back at me.
useful.
Yeah, I just ran out of the Do Not Bend stickers, or the do not use blades to open stickers, because we use them all the time for Cabbage Patches because we don't want people cutting Cabbage Patches, and we had like 12 boxes left to go on Sunday, and I'm like, ah, crap. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I got an idea, and then yeah, so I just printed them out. So I'm gonna just be doing that for those, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give the fragile stickers a shot because we're running low. So I don't know. I just ordered a whole nother roll. No, I don't know. Figure it out. But yeah, if you're looking to save a little money, there's a little DIY project, just like Bob Vila would say.
And you can customize it however you like to.
Yes, you can put little smiley faces or something. I should just get a bunch of eBay stickers.
Don't crush my.
Yeah. Don't cut the Cabbage Patch. Watch the Cabbage Patch's butt. Yeah, since we're phasing out the eBay tape, maybe I'll just make some eBay stickers too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anywho, we've been at this for a while. What do you guys got coming up this week? Anything special?
So I recorded a what sold video. I really don't do those often, but just happened to make one. This one I'm gonna try something different.
That's why I was laughing.
I'm gonna do something different that Belen might join me with something that I have planned. So
cool.
She's gonna be on it maybe for a little bit, see if it's something that successful or not. You're gonna see how it works in the analytics, and if it is, then I'm gonna try to keep doing it.
There you go.
But other than that, I don't believe I have anything else planned. At least not that I can think of at the moment. But yeah, that's all I got planned till next Monday back here again.
Yep. What about you, Jimmy?
I'm quitting YouTube. That's my breaking news right there. Everybody, I'm glad everybody's sitting down. No.
We've heard that so many times, nobody believes you.
Yeah. No, probably do a couple more shorts. Definitely gonna be listing. I'm starting to work up another death pile, which is good because we got rid of a lot of stuff because I was wanting to go another route, but then work kind of threw a curveball, so I was like, crap.
They're good for that, aren't they?
Yeah, which was okay because it made it fun to go back out and find some stuff, So,
there you go.
So get that stuff listed, get it sold, and that's it.
Cool. Yeah, we got same schedule. Thursday, and me and Sarah will be back. Might be the giveaway. I'm not sure yet. We still got to do the 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and we just haven't had the time to go and get stuff for the giveaway. So we might do that this week, and either Thursday or Sunday we'll hopefully be doing it. If not, we'll just be here Thursday and Sunday, say hi, and then Saturday will be another What Sold video. I think I am going to throw you guys a curveball though, and put another kind of a how-to video on the Shopify thing in the Instagram store. So I might throw that back out there if I can get around to filming it, because it is really, really confusing, and really, really, once it's done, it's done. But the setup process is just something you really should know how to do. So
I think it'd be a good one.
I think so too. So, and I have to do an updated Vendu video too, because there's been a lot of changes in it, and I still get a bunch of people asking questions on that video. So I think I am going to update it at some point, but it'll probably be after the new year, because the next 3 weeks are going to be a little hectic. Mm-hmm. So we've got some traveling to do, which was smart. Yeah, smart. The weekend before Christmas, let's go somewhere. So, but yeah, that's about it. And then we'll be back here next Monday, the three of us here. So that's about it. You guys got anything else you want to chat about before we get out of here?
No. just thanks for being here, everybody, and we'll see you here again next Monday.
We'll be here.
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Good day, sir.